So the first thing I'm going to be applying is a primer, and I'm using the Ruby Kisses Eyeshadow Magic Primer. I pretty much listed all the products like inside of the video annotated on the side, so I won't have any of the products in the description box because I spent my hard-earned time trying to like annotate them inside of the video so you can get the name as I'm doing it. So basically, I just apply my primer and I used a little spoolie to brush my brows and get them shaped good. And now I'm filling them in with the OFRA eyeliner pencil in dark brown. And it's really hard to try to do your brows on camera and then holding the little handheld mirror. It was crazy. But if you want like a more in-depth video of how I do my brows, then I can try to get that out for y'all. So to basically kind of go over and like sculpt and redefine my brows, or what's the word I'm looking for? I guess sculpt, just kind of sculpt my brows out a little bit more. I'm using concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Warm Honey, and I'm actually using a little bit too much because it was like it wouldn't come out at first, and then when it finally came out, like a lot came out at one time, so I used way too much concealer. Usually this doesn't happen, but of course when you're trying to film a video, stuff like this always just, I don't know, everything just messes up. But basically, I just take a flat concealer brush and go back and kind of like fan out the concealer and blend it out a little bit. And like I said, this is way too much concealer. You don't need that much. Mine just came out too much and I just went with the flow. But after I blended it out with my brush, I just kind of went over the edges with my finger to help make like the outline of where the concealer stopped a little bit more seamless. And now I'm adding my transition color. I'm using the same palette that I showed in my Pan That Palette challenge. And it's the Profusion Bare eyeshadow palette. And yeah, I'm going to be using two colors from this palette. And the one I just showed you is going to be my transition color. Basically, I'm going like from my crease a little bit up past, like up to the beginning of my brow bone. So that's what I did there. And I'm using my e.l.f. Bright eyeshadow palette. That's the color I chose. It's like a medium orangey red type color. I really want to do like an all red eyeshadow tutorial, but obviously I don't have any red shadows, or else I would have done that. So I couldn't do the red eyeshadow. So I was like, let me pick something a little close to it, which in the end, this doesn't really look close to it at all. But basically, I just packed that color on. It looked like, in person, it looks more like a brick color, but like on camera, it seems to be more of like an more orangey type showing up. I don't know, but I really couldn't get the pigment out of the palette that I wanted on my eyelids, so that kind of frustrated me. And like I said, this is like my first time really using this bright eyeshadow palette by e.l.f. So I was just kind of playing around with the colors that came in it. And now I'm using a black shade, and it has glitter in it. And I'm basically just going on my outer V, still on my lid, but just the outer V part where you would draw a wing if you were using eyeliner. And then I'm using this kind of burnt plum color, and it also has glitter in it. And I'm just going to go right above where that black was, basically in my crease and a little bit past it. And I'm just blending out all of that black and orange, just starting from like the top line where those start and blending upwards. And basically I just blend, not too much, because I want each color to have their own prominence where you're able to, they're able to stand on their own and you can actually see the color. But after blending, I just went back in with some more of that black because it kind of lost like its pigment when I was blending. So went back in, added a little black there. And next I'm using another color from the Profusion Bare palette, and it's like a light vanilla color, and I'm just gonna go under my brow area to help highlight underneath there, and just to add another color to help blend in all the other colors together. So I really like this. When I did this tutorial, I had something in mind, but like I said, I was thinking more red shadows. And since I didn't have any red shadows, I just kind of had to go with the flow. And this is just me just winging it, basically. So I didn't have this planned at all. I just kind of went with the colors as I was going. And basically taking that same color that I put all over my lid, and I'm dragging it inside my like inner eye tear duct area, all along the bottom lash line, and then actually right underneath that black wing that I created, like right underneath there as well. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm going to actually do a wing. And yeah. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I was about to say something about the last thing that I said, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, so I'm just going across making a wing to help draw attention more onto that black outer V that I created, just to help like add something to that, if I could say that. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't have this idea of this makeup look planned out at all. I was just kind of going with the flow, and in the end it turned out to be like a dark sunset type of dramatic look to me, in my opinion. It's like a very, it just reminds me of a dark sunset. This how, only way I can describe it. That's what comes to mind. But I'm gonna go on top with my mascara. I'm using the NYC Lengthening mascara in jet black. And I'm gonna go on top of this same mascara with another mascara, and that hasn't popped up yet. But basically, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Full Exposure mascara in black. One of them, yeah, no, extreme black. One of them is extreme black and one of them is jet black. I have it in the video, so you watch and see which one it is, cause yeah. But and I'm not gonna put any liner on my bottom lash line because I don't know. I just thought about Nicki Minaj, how she always has like that heavy eyeliner on top, and then she doesn't put anything underneath her eye. And I wanted to keep the underneath part of my eye very open. I didn't want to close my eye off, and I feel like eyeliner on the bottom makes my eyes look smaller, and I didn't want to look like, I don't know. I just didn't want to close off the bottom part of my eye, so I left it open. But you could add a black eyeliner at the bottom if you wanted to, and it probably would look good like that and add more intensity to this already dramatic look. But I just want to copy off Nicki Minaj and not put anything on my bottom eye part. And then I prime my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser. And then I'm using my foundation. This is the Marykay Timewise and Bronze 5. Y'all have seen me use this before, and I have no idea why the lighting be changing, girl. Why the lighting be doing it? Anyways, and I'm just using the Marykay foundation brush as well to just go all over my face with it. I kind of go in a stippling motion, and I tried to avoid my brows because I didn't want to mess them up. So what I did was I just took the concealer brush that I was already using, and I added a little bit of the foundation onto that brush and went back over the top of my brows to help cover all of that concealer that I had up there, because like I told y'all, I used way too much, and also I didn't want to get too close to my brows when applying my foundation because I didn't want to mess them up. So I'm just going to go back over that area with a little bit more foundation and my concealer brush, so I'm able to like get in really close to the brow without messing it up as I would have if I had used my big foundation brush. I would have messed my brows up. So, yeah, then I'm going to go with concealer underneath the eye. I'm using the same concealer that I used for my brows, which is why I did not list it or annotate it in the video. And it's, again, the LA Girl Pro Conceal and Warm Honey. I went underneath my eyes to help, like, brighten my under eye area, and then a little bit in, like, the middle points of my face to kind of help highlight a bit. And I usually do my concealer before my foundation, but girl, when you filming a video, you just be all over the place. It's crazy. But and again, I blended that out with my foundation brush, but I'm not able to get like the really tiny places or like the tight places, so I went back underneath the eye with my concealer brush just so I can get in closer to my lid. And Then I just blend that out. And what am I about to do next? Oh, I lost some of that like lid color underneath the eye when I blended out my concealer under the eye. So I'm just going to go back in with that. And again, I'm taking the color all the way like from the inner eye area, tear duct area, all underneath the bottom lash line, and even like right underneath the wing, just lining the wing. And I wish the color was a bit more pigmented, because I feel like it would have looked really, really pretty following underneath the wing if you could like really, really see it. But yeah, the color is not that pigmented, like, but the black in this palette was very pigmented. The black that I chose with the glitter in it. So I feel like some of the colors are probably just, I think it's just probably like a hit and miss with some of the colors in the palette, because they're like 88 colors. So yeah, but I set my foundation with the OFRA mineral loose powder in dark, and now I'm using the OFRA blush palette from their magnetic system line, and I chose that glittery brown at the bottom. It didn't turn out how I thought it was gonna be. It looks kind of more like a highlight. So what I did was I just left it like that, and then I'm gonna add a another kind of like medium natural brown to my cheeks for blush, that one there. And I'm gonna put it so that there's still a little bit of that glitter blush that I applied at first, so that it acts kind of like a highlight, which is what it looked like anyway. And then I just applied like the regular blush like underneath it, so it was like I had my blush and then a highlight. Ta-da! And next I'm going to use a e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This one is in copper. I never ever use this liner. Like, I just don't. Like, no. But I decided to go ahead and use it today because I wanted to make that lid color really stand out. I don't even know what color to call it anymore, but I wanted the color on my lid to kind of stand out a little bit more and add a little pizzazz to the look. So I decided to add glitter, and I did not follow the glitter all the way out to the wing, just right on top of the lid color and right above the liquid eyeliner. And next, I'm going to line my lips with the OFRA lip liner. This is in Savage Red. And again, I've been seeing the ombre lip trend. I have never tried it before. This was my first time doing it. And I just wanted to give it a shot. Like I said, I was just at home. As you can see, like, I was just lounging around. So I wasn't doing anything special. I was just at home. Like, oh, okay, let me just playing my makeup. So with the red lipstick, I'm just gonna go in the outer corners of my lip, because like I said, this is going to be a ombre lip. So basically I just hit like the outer four corners with red lipstick, and then I'm gonna go right in the center, smack dab in the middle, with a very dark lip. This is like a dark purple lipstick, but it can have the tendency to look kind of black at times, but it's truly like a dark purple. And that's mahogany, and the red lipstick was a gift, so I really have no idea where it was from. I was trying to read the packaging. I ain't understand it. It said 3CE on it. I don't know what that means, but yeah, this is pretty much the look. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in my next video.